Hey, everyone. Today, I want to share a story that I think will inspire you. It's a story about a young girl named Ria who had a big dream. Just like many of us, she wanted to do something that seemed difficult. She wanted to speak English confidently, but it wasn't easy for her. But Ria's journey shows us that with a little effort, every single day, we can make our dreams come true. So, let's get comfortable and dive into Ria's story. The girl who dreamed of speaking English. Indiana, a small, lively town, there was a girl named Ria. She had the warmest smile and the brightest eyes, and she loved learning new things. But there was one thing that Ria struggled with: speaking English. Every time she tried, she felt nervous, like there was a big knot in her stomach. She admired her classmates who could speak English so smoothly, as if the words just danced out of their mouths. One day, her school held a program where students gave speeches in English. Ria sat in the audience, watching one of her friends on stage. Her friend was speaking clearly and confidently, and everyone in the audience was listening so attentively. As Ria watched, she felt a mix of excitement and envy. "Oh, how I wish I could do that," she thought. "I want to speak English like that, too." But every time she tried, things didn't go as planned. She would start a sentence, but then stumble over the words. Her voice would get shaky, and sometimes, her friends would giggle, not to be mean, but just because Ria looked so nervous. Each time this happened, she felt embarrassed, like her dream was slipping further and further away. "Maybe I'm just not good at this," she thought with a sigh. "Maybe I'll never speak English well." One day, her teacher noticed Ria sitting quietly at the back of the class. After everyone left, her teacher walked over and sat down next to her. With a gentle smile, she said, "Ria, I see that you want to speak English confidently. I know it feels hard right now, but remember, learning anything new takes time. Learning English is like planting a garden. Every word you practice is like a little seed. If you keep planting those seeds each day, even if it's just a few words, one day, you'll have a beautiful garden." Ria looked up, feeling a spark of hope. Her teacher's words made sense. She thought about how gardens take time to grow and how even the smallest plants start as tiny seeds. Inspired by her teacher's advice, Ria decided to make a promise to herself. She would practice her English every single day, even if it was just for a few minutes. She thought, "If I keep trying, maybe one day I'll be able to speak confidently." The next morning, Ria stood in front of her mirror. She took a deep breath and spoke the words she had written down. "Hello, my name is Ria. I like reading books. I want to learn English." Her voice felt shaky, and the words didn't sound smooth, but she didn't give up. She repeated the sentences, again and again, until they started to sound a little clearer. Every day, Ria kept this promise to herself. She added a new sentence every morning and practiced it in front of her mirror. Some days were harder than others. Sometimes she felt frustrated and thought, "Why is this still so difficult?" But she reminded herself, "I'm planting seeds. One day, they'll grow." Weeks went by, and slowly, Ria noticed small changes. Words she used to struggle with now came more easily. She could even say simple sentences to her friends without feeling nervous. She felt proud of her progress, and her friends started noticing, too. "Ria, you're really improving," they said, and each compliment felt like a little boost of confidence. One day, her teacher announced a special activity. Each student would give a short presentation in front of the class. Ria felt her heart race. Oh no, she thought, speaking in front of everyone? She felt nervous, but then she remembered all those mornings she had spent practicing in front of her mirror. She took a deep breath and thought, I've been preparing for this. I can do it. When it was her turn, Ria walked up to the front of the class. She looked around, saw her friends, and felt a wave of nervousness. But then, she remembered her practice, her teacher's advice, and all those seeds she had planted. She began to speak. Her voice was steady, and the words flowed, just like she'd practiced every morning. She spoke clearly, and with each sentence, she felt her confidence growing. By the end, her classmates clapped and cheered, and Ria felt like she was on top of the world. After class, her teacher came up to her with a proud smile and said, "Ria, you did it. All that practice, all those small steps. They led you here." Ria realized then that learning English, or anything new, was just about taking one small step at a time. Each sentence she practiced, each moment she spent in front of her mirror, had brought her closer to her dream. She had learned that with patience and persistence, even the biggest dreams can come true. Conclusion. So, remember, just like Ria, every little effort you make counts. Even if it feels hard at first, keep going. Practice every day, even if it's just a few words or sentences. Over time, you'll find yourself speaking more easily, with confidence, just like Ria. So, don't give up, keep planting those seeds, and watch your skills grow.